Okay, so here's our linked list. 3, 7, 9, 5. For nodes, each one pointing to the next. Today, we're removing one of them. But first, what if the list is already empty? Head is null. There's literally nothing there. So we just return. No crash, no extra logic. Done. Now the first real case. What if the node we want to delete is right at the front? The head itself. Say we're deleting 3. We check head.val equals 3. Yep, that's our node. All we do is move head one step forward. That's it. 3 is gone. We never even walked the rest of the list. O of 1.
Instant.
Alright, now the trickier part. What if the node is somewhere in the middle? We can't jump straight to it. We have to walk the chain. We create a pointer called cur and start it at head. This is our scanner. It moves through the list one node at a time. We check cur.next.val, and there it is, 7. We found the node we want to remove. Here's the key move. We set cur.next to cur.next.next. So 3 no longer points to 7, it skips straight to 9. 7 is bypassed. And 7 is gone. The list reconnects cleanly. 3, 9, 5. No gaps. Last case. What if it's the tail, the very last node? Same approach, we just walk a bit further. Cur starts at 3. 3's next is 7, not our target. Keep moving. Now cur is at 7. 7's next is 9, still not it. One more step. Cur lands on 9. And 9's next is 5, which is exactly what we want to delete. We're in the right spot. We set 9 dot next to null. 5 is detached. The tail is gone. Clean. So here's the full picture. Deleting the head is O of 1 fast, no walking needed. But deleting anything else means traversing the list, and that's O of n. The longer the list, the longer it takes. If this clicked for you, hit subscribe. Next up, searching a linked list.